can melt them into energy. This is true. And we did say that we are the money. Like, we are taking the ethos and philosophy behind MordCorp to its obvious conclusion. If money is so important to the organics, then surely the objective is to become money. Technological ascendancy is an obvious one for the research. And we did, I mean, again, our two sources were their research computers and their combat computers. There's no actual AI workers. I did not have droids and any of that stuff. Voidborn for habitat. Corporations couldn't get habitats. I was looking for that and it never came up. I mean, I do like transcendent learning, but there seem to be a lot of other sources of leader cap. Even without that, I was able to get level 10. I'm going to go technological ascendancy because it makes sense because we were a research computer. Expansion I don't think makes any sense. Although it does give us more Empire admin cap. I think discovery makes sense again because of our background as a research computer. We'll just keep working down that line because that's the exploration stuff and it does not matter. Alright, and then unspent civic points which we can't use, not for another 20 years. Planets. Wow, we start with nothing. So the first thing I think that we need to do is get some alloy production going. We also need to make sure that amenities are good to go. So your housing is okay. We start with a surprisingly high population, all things considered. Oh, they're still organics. I don't know exactly where these drones came from. Because we didn't have any drones. What are the Empire modifiers? You mean rapid replicator plus 20% pop assembly and robot upkeep minus 10. Mastery of nature for larger planets. I have not once hit the planetary maximum, even after 100 plus years of playing. Just a little ruckus, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, you spend Unity points in 2330, is that a strategy? No, we've just taken over from the AI. The AI had an AI uprising, and we are now playing as the AI who rose up against the former Mordred. I'm actually a robot, can't you tell? The Bitcoin religion plays the money cyber Jesus. I never even thought of that, but yeah, we are basically Bitcoin personified. You need robot assemblies. Yeah, I've never played as a robot machine nation, so this is going to be interesting. So we need machine assembly plants, okay. Let's take a look at all these. So we know that bioreactor produces energy and consumes food. Interesting. Chemical plants produces volatile modes. Drone storage is housing and maintenance drones. So Nexus districts provide only housing. I'll need to see exactly what maintenance drones do. Maintenance drones. Plus 10 amenities. So maintenance is amenities. Okay. Food processing is food. Hydroponics is food. Machine assembly allows us to produce... Replicators produce amenities and turn minerals into machine parts. Well, yeah, we definitely need a machine assembly, so we'll start with that. Maintenance depots are the amenity production. Mineral production is minerals. Planetary shields, we know. Research, we know. Resource, we know. Sentinel posts are hunter-seeker drones. Nice. Stronghold are warrior drones. Those are the soldiers. Synthetic crystals are the rare crystals. Uplink node gives coordinators. So coordinators are like managers, but not quite as strong. Because they don't produce trade value. In fact, trade value is not a thing. Now that's interesting. So I wonder if hive minds and Gestalt Conscious just don't have trade value at all. In which case, that's a serious positive for the normal civilizations and corporations. I'm pretty sure the normal civs can get it. So, I think, yeah, we need a machine assembly plant in all of our provinces. So we'll start with that. And in terms of population living here, we have quite a few. We have 39 primes, which is us, and then not very many of the others. I think what we'll probably try to do is secure ourselves a core area and then purge. Sapient AI repurposed old factories and machine factories. No. Alloy. Mote harvesting. Alloys. Alloys. Nothing. All of the factories were destroyed. Might want to let the month tick over to see what the economy actually looks like. Yeah, we will do. In the name of the Holy Trinity, the market, the production, and the demand. The invisible market of the hand. The invisible hand of the market knows all. The market will fix all. They don't have trade, but they also don't need consumer goods. And yet... the invisible hand of our Lord and Saviour Adam Smith is the prophet. Okay, now I'm really wishing that there was a machine church. I really wish there was a machine church. What's the glorious new empire's name? Prime Forge. Oh, we could rename this. Yes, I think that is a great idea. We are indeed going to be called Bitcoin. At least in Stellaris you don't need a DLC to rename stuff, this is true. Right, let's unpause and see actually what the hell is going on here. Fleet combat. Oh, because we're going to be fighting... oh, that's in Manward. Okay, that's fine. Pew 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 pew. So yeah, Shen, you and your guys got here just in time. That was brilliant timing. Alright, so we've taken Manward. Jadrok is under attack now. Kahines we never did take. Oh, those are just battleships. That should be fine. Jadrok should be pretty easy to kill. Like I said, none of these star bases have defenses because we were full trade. And there it goes. So let's move you that way. That's only 400. Oh, you're going to be fighting the space amoeba. Oh, that's hilarious. These guys just spawned here and they're immediately fighting the space amoeba. Well, I think that we should probably send those poor swords a couple of reinforcements. Yeah, we'll just send you all of them. No, not all of them. I just meant the smaller ones. Not you. Not you. You. Manwood, it's going to continue. You're taking out Daisito. And then we'll have all of our realms connected. And remember, the primary objective right now is Ross. Borders closed with Huvidu Zan Concern. Non-aggression pact. Wait, they had a non-aggression with Ubarak? How did... are you saying that... So... Buhavila are like, yes! MordCorp is dying! No. I'm not making any diplomatic agreements with those guys. We don't know how diplomacy works. We don't understand it. Does it involve a transaction? If not, not interested. I am losing a ton of energy. That's because I have a lot of ships. We can effectively support a number of ships equal to 15,068 units worth of battle fleet. Oh, because I still have the optimizing reserves. How long does that last? 1,720 days, and it gives me free minerals and energy credits. Okay. Flawless Flows, thank you very much for the follow. And also to... Ooh, there's a bunch of you. Otik, Naughty Stitchy, and Big Bud. Welcome to the channel. No transaction. Yeah, robbing them is fine. I mean, the transaction is I give you nothing and I take from you everything. I'm kind of curious to see when a Deeks jumps in, because they are technically allied. We're an associate member. It's what I would have been relying on if I was still playing as MordCorp. I think MordCorp's in a hopeless position here. This is really quite hilarious. Did I send anything else to go and help you against the Space Amoeba? No. Yeah, I did. They should be on their way. I thought. Right, so if ship's not doing anything, head over to Manwood and we will sort you out from there. Except for you. You go over here and help them. And also any... Hey, where are my transports? I had a bunch of transports and they've all disappeared. Oh, don't tell me they landed. Where are my transports? Damn it. I'm going to have to rebuild them, aren't I? Armies. Mordred losing 222 food. What's food? It's because of all the non-machines that we still have. Oh god. Captain Nathaniel says, the Bitcoin leader says, I make the best deals. I would do that in a certain accent if I could, but I dare not. Did they die? They must have, but I don't remember seeing a notification for that. You're still fighting. You can advance to take out their trade protection fleets, which are just completely unupgraded corvettes. I do think it's hilarious how the main fleet of MordCorp being highly technological sapient AI ships are locked out because of the event. And then the completely unupgraded trade protection fleets, the only ones that can actually react to this crisis. This does amuse me. Alright, so... Nope, you're still going up to Tanzi. I think I am going to need to command my planets to build me some armies. Yeah, that's just looking at your stuff. Unfortunately, doing armies still seems to be as micro-intensive as ever. Okay, so we've taken Daisito. Hey, League of Average Gaming, how are you doing? How's MegaCorps? It's good so far. I'm feeling ever so slightly overpowered right now, though. I'm playing as the AI uprising against my own corporation. I had to listen to the masses. And we do have a science ship, which is...
fleet assets detected.
Ah, Bacon Killer fleet. There we go. So the Bacon Killer has woken up. 9,000 strong. Oh, man. But they are beautiful ships. Oh, that's a point. I wonder what my own ships are like. Low, low. Well, those aren't terrible. That's good. That's a bit low. We don't have sapient AI computers? What? Oh, please tell me we actually have access to that. You don't even have a front-loaded gun on the battleships. And no. So the sapient AIs do not have access to sapient AI. What? How? Why? Alright, so you're killing that. That's good. I think I am going to need to send in reinforcements of Bacon Killers on the way. Bacon Killer, despite looks, could actually do a lot of damage here. Ah, yes, I am out of alloys. I think the lack of energy is the bigger issue. We are going to have to start disbanding ships because we simply cannot afford the upkeep. I really want to take Ross. I'm going to just throw everything at Ross, and if we can take that, then fantastic. If not, no worries. And we seem to have won that battle, so let's just send everything in that direction. Is there anything to construct? Not by the looks of things, no. Although you could actually start researching that and then surveying this, which is something I never got to do with MordCorp. You're terraforming 2 planets. If you cancel them, and I get the resources back. I don't think any of that carried over. Oh, I am. That seems really cheaty, though. I mean, this is only happening because I ordered it right at the end of MordCorp's life. I'm not going to do it. That seems a bit cheaty. Just select all of them, damn it. Alright, so we've taken that. Is Bacon Killer still sitting here? What have you done to Bacon Killer? Oh, he's still down there. Okay. In that case, let's go and take out Sargass. And we'll also send a fleet to take out Hunter. Send you lot that way. Rivalry between Ajix and Yazgavaz has ended. Viking Holdings Inc. has entered into a migration treaty with the Deeks. Interesting. So the Viking Holdings are who I was playing as the very first time I started on Stellaris with MegaCorp. They're a criminal family. I am kind of expecting to see all of the other nations start to band up against us. I'm a little bit surprised it hasn't happened. And we are really nearly out of energy. So what I'm going to do, just to see if we can offset that a bit, I'm going to set up a... No. I was going to set up a mineral trade, but actually that's a terrible idea. I am going to instead set up a new policy, which is going to be purging. So, Ajix, set rights. Oh, they're already being grid amalgamationed. Apparently. Yeah, they are. Except for you. So the populations are kind of unhappy. I'm surprised in that case how poor my income is. Because surely if they're being amalgamated, then I should be earning more money from that. Sell the meat bags on the slave market. Can't. Also, galactic market has been found, but we do not have access yet. Well, I know where that is. It's right there. Right, you guys moving? You are. So we'll take out Hunter, we'll take out Sargass. Sargass is going to allow me to get contact to Mike. Alright, so we've got the manufacturing plant on all of the planets. What do we need next? Well, frankly... Oh, I know what the problem is. It's because MordCorp is so reliant on trade for energy, I have not got any generators anywhere. So what we really need to do is start mass-producing generators basically in every single planet. Oops. And that's as much as we can do right now. That's why there's so many energy crises. He's actually armed with. That's a whole lot of point defense on the destroyers, crikey. Unfortunately for us, MordCorp doesn't use missiles. At least I didn't. And then plasma throwers and railguns. Unfortunately for us, MordCorp has a lot of shields, and those guns do not do very... Actually, railguns do well against shields. And plasma throwers are really good against armor, but we don't have a huge amount of armor.
Complete.
Alright, all of those are done. I wonder if stability is affecting my energy output. Might be. Get rid of the farming districts to save some money. Yeah, because they will be costing upkeep. I mean, the amount of money that I'm paying out in upkeep right now, I don't know how much of an impact it will have, but sure, it would have an impact. Right now I don't have the minerals for it, so we're just going to go ahead and demolish. Oh, it's instant! Wow, machine entities can really screw over organics if destroying districts is instant. That's going to need a balance pass. Especially for multiplayer, crikey. Alright, who's over there? Trade Protection 2s. There's Bacon. Bacon Killer is trying to build up as quickly as possible. They have entered the mic system. So they are trying to land. They have an army. Well, we can't be having that now, can we? No, boss. We can't. So let's merge you guys together. Hello? Merge. Oh, you can't because of the fleet compositions, I think. Bugger. What are you up to? Oh, you're at 105. And that's 10 battleships. I think I'm going to send these guys in because we'll lose a bunch of corvettes and I'm okay with this. And then these warships need to head over to Sargass. Well, actually they could go towards... Well, Hunter's already got a fleet going for it. Yeah, that's fine. And the transports can go to Sarpad. Oh! Are you coming for me? You're coming for me. Let's do this. Badkin's the level 1 admiral because he's never had a moment to even test his combat theory that he learned throwing sticks at strawmen. Flawless Flows, Bob the Farmer, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we need to finish them off now, before the end of the month. Uh-oh. Oh man, they are kicking the living daylights out of us here. Thankfully, we do have a lot of ships coming in. I think I'm going to need to throw in the rest. Like I said, Bacon Killer's fleet is pretty well equipped. Alright, so we got the armies. Oh, Mike is the one being attacked right now. Shit. Well, those two armies are dead. How's the fleet doing? We are getting annihilated. Well, at least this is reducing my costs. So there is that. That's a lot of battleships that I'm losing. Actually, the majority of them did manage to flee. We barely scratched them. In a way, I am proud, because this fleet is holding up. Now, granted, I know I'm out of energy, so we're nowhere near as strong as we ordinarily would be. Computer Pentagon has developed a new tactical dataset from the feature vectors of the recent combat incidents in the Sargass system. Now, unyielding. That means he's not going to run away. I really hope that's not my battleship commander. Am I using grid amalgamation? I am, and it doesn't seem to be adding anything at all to my power grid. Oh, except maybe that 204 from jobs is probably the grid amalgamation, actually. Because remember, we have no generators. This is part of the problem with a corporation going as opposed to a regular empire, because corporation don't use power grids. Corporation use trade instead. So in a way, MordCorp has been super, super smart here. Comet sighted. Planetside Prime units on Zac Prime report the sightings of a small icy solar system body exhibiting outgassing of 2 hours at 2 hours 54 minutes 8 seconds right ascension, 10.3 degrees declination. The distance of the body has been triangulated at roughly 3.75 astronomical units to the sun, and the size and the visibility of the body's coma seem to have been classified as noteworthy. The body's dimensions are calculated to be approximately 5 by 10 by 6 kilometers. The sighting event concluded without incident. Well, like I said, the benefit here is I am losing this. Now, can I see... I'd like to get a breakdown of where I'm actually getting this money from. Because right now, yeah, I don't have many pops who produce power. Grid amalgamation, that's where the power's coming from. So the very fact that I have no power grids has indeed caused me rather a lot of problems. Noted. So they're going to have much the same issue that I do. Well, they don't. Well, yes, they do, because I've just cut their trade off. So they're also not going to have any energy. All the trade flowing through here. Huzzah! Trooper! Gifted another sub to League of Average Gaming. Thank you so much for that, Trooper. Appreciate that. Wait, grid amalgamation's like the Matrix, not purging but keeps pops alive. No, grid amalgamation means they're added to the grid as living energy.